Flyers TV is sponsored by the Bay Hotel.
Friendlies. There was more of a competitive edge to that game tonight, and there was more undertones to the game than we really addressed. But I certainly talked to the guys before, and I haven't made a big deal of it. But everybody's well aware that expectations in this building are very high, whether it be a friendly or a playoff game. So there was a lot of people in the building tonight, and they were certainly. I was going to say baying for blood, but they were certainly baying for something, and there was an ebb and flow. I mean, you can see at points where we were in control of the hockey game, it was incredibly loud, and at times when maybe it turned into Belfast's favorite times, it got awful quiet. So I addressed that with the players before the game and kind of gave them a heads up, and I don't know, I think that you certainly don't go into any hockey game to lose, and we got off to a great start, and I've said in numerous interviews that Belfast were going to be a very stern test for the start of the season. But initially, very pleased with what we saw tonight.
It didn't take Stockton long to get the first goal in there. And how important was that to get that first one for the Flyers?
I think pretty vital for a number of reasons. I think that this building and this crowd love a hard-working and exciting team. We've been trying to say for the last couple of weeks, this is what we think we have, but until you see them in a game situation, you don't know exactly. And they did just that. They came out. They were working hard. They were dynamic, and got a couple goals past our old netminder Murph. I think it was important to get that the first goal out of the way and get some excitement in the building, and we definitely fed off it.
I think it's been a long time. Even last season, I don't remember it being as noisy as it was this evening.
Well, no, I mean, and I tried to warn the guys, but I don't think that you can prepare them for this type of atmosphere if they haven't experienced it before. This is far from the biggest building in the league, but definitely one of the loudest. And when it's busy and packed like that, it's an exciting place to play. And I think the guys really responded well to it tonight.
One player who seemed to have a hand in a lot of the goals this evening was TJ Caig, getting one for himself and getting a lot of assists.
Yeah, TJ is going to be a very big offensive threat for us this season. He showed it tonight, and he's done that throughout his entire career. And what I like about the guy, he's pretty laid back and pretty modest about his own game, but he's going to be a pretty big key component into this ice hockey club this year.
What are the sort of main things that you're taking out of tonight?
Certainly our compete factor. We were up, we were down, got back up, they tied it up. I think the big thing with this group, and I really like this group, when I said my initial impressions, they're young, they're hungry, and it's up to me and the coaching staff to certainly mold that and nourish it, because I think we have something pretty good here.
Off to Edinburgh tomorrow night, to Murrayfield, and a very different test.
A different test and a totally different look from what we haven't seen from Edinburgh in a long, long time. So Edinburgh are going to be a good squad this year. I think it's pretty important for me you talk about competitive edge. I didn't get a few guys on the ice as much as I would have liked to tonight. These are friendlies. These are preseason friendlies, and guys are fighting for spots. I think it's very vital that I roll 4 lines tomorrow and give everybody a shot and a good look out there, as well as getting a good old look at Edinburgh, because they're in our division, they're in our Challenge Cup division, and it's going to be pretty vital for any success that we have this year. We have to do well against this squad, so looking forward to getting a good look at them.
4 goals apiece tonight. A draw, the fair result?
I think so. we got rolling off the bat, and you got to remember this is a home game for us, and they've been traveling, and we got a good jump. I think that was it Foxy, or there was another guy who drove the net, and Murphy made a couple of really good saves. A couple more go past, that could have been game over, But I mean, that's why Murphy's one of the best in the league, But I think fair result, because certainly in the start of that second, Belfast came at us, and they had us on their heels for a while. We managed to reverse that flow, and a little bit of back and forth. But no, it was I think a fair result tonight.
And just finally, interesting to see Matt Nickerson back in the rink tonight, I think.
Yeah, no, it looks like Matt's got himself into shape and conquered some of his off-ice demons. So, I mean, I wish the guy the best. I mean, we really enjoyed having him for 2 years here. He brought an incredible amount built people into this building, love him or hate him. And, I mean, he'd probably always be a cult figure here. And people always keep a close eye on him. So, certainly wish him the best. And, well, not as good as us, but no, we wish Matt the best.
Todd, thanks very much.
Yeah, thank you.
TJ Caig, what a first game at the Fife Ice Arena for you.
Yeah, it was a good game. Belfast got a good team. So do we. So it's good to get the first one out of the way.
And you seem to have a hand in a lot of things tonight. You got the second goal and a bunch of assists as well.
Yeah, I mean, good players I'm playing with, so they made it a little easier on me tonight. But I got a couple bounces tonight, and fortunately one went in. But to get the monkey off the back early is nice. You
obviously on Wednesday night you got a feeling for the crowd and the sort of fans that we've got here. What was it like coming out at the start of the game to the reception that you had?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, great fan support. It's a different rink to play in because fans are on top of you. They're great supporters, loud rink, and fun place to play for sure. And
how does this compare with where you were last season?
A little bit different style, but big rink, so it's gonna get used to it again with different style of play. But all in all, it's still the same game, so it'll come here pretty quick.
What sort of things have you been doing over the past week with Todd and Danny just to kind of sort of prepare for this weekend?
Yeah, just a lot of system work and getting in the gym, getting back in shape, and going over some plays and defensive end stuff and power play, and just getting back to work and getting your mindset in the right way to go out and win some games.
You're heading across to Edinburgh tomorrow night. What have you been told about that team?
I've been told this league's tight games every night, so 1-goal games mostly. So you got to take every team is the same, faceless opponents. So it's every team's going to be good. So you just got to look at it as just another game and take every game the same way you would another team. So.
And just finally, Coventry next weekend here, which is the first sort of proper game of the season. So I mean, what are you expecting from this team?
I mean, I expect from our team to go out and compete every night and give ourselves a chance to win. You know, it's we're not going to win every game, but we got to keep working hard and give ourselves a good chance to win. And we expect to win every night. And if we don't, we haven't done our job. So we're going to be a good team and good bunch of guys. So hoping for good things this season.